Back at Monster Spooky High School thingy. Week 2 noon. Let's do our stuff. Gav, you're up first.
Okay.
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna sit with
What you gonna do?
my boy.
What you gonna do with? Okay. You find Polly and Liam not eating, as usual. You know, because they're undead. Oh, God, I hate doing this one. Oh. You know, the food in this cafeteria really is atrocious. It's hardly even worth my Instagram.
Haha, what? I don't even eat the food.
See, this is exactly what I mean. We can do so much better than these subpar culinary versions.
Oh, I see what you mean. You mean the two of us should have a cook-off.
Wait, did we do this one before?
Somebody else had a cook-off before. It was like Damien and
I feel
something.
like this one's been seen.
Oh, no, wait!
Yeah, we
it
did
was
do
these
this
two.
Was it these?
Yeah.
I
I gotcha.
Did you say something? I'm not listening because I'm so psyched about this cook-off.
At no point did I agree to.
I've got a huge advantage, though, because I've cooked so many drugs.
Oh, you think you've got an advantage, huh? I've been alive for centuries of culinary history. It's on. Two of them dash out to the kitchen, ignoring all laws of schools as common decency commences feeding. Celebrity chef judges appear to critique the challengers. I think they're both. Who wants to be the cruel? We have some fun with this. Who wants to be the cruel British judge?
Dude, who can do Gordon Ramsay?
It's always the go-to, isn't
Yeah.
He's the cruel British judge.
it?
Hello?
Unless we're talking American Idol.
That's the same
That's
person,
the
really.
other guy.
Simon.
They're really
Simon.
the same person. All right. I think they're both equally horrible.
I
Says
lost
the cruel
you
British
guys.
judge. I think they're both equally marvelous, says the overly nice British judge. Both judges turn to you. What do you think, tiebreaker? Whose meal truly is the cat's pajamas?
Oh,
Is this pecan pumpkin pie hand sanitizer?
yes.
How are your hands not sticky after
It's just the scent. Alright, flames.
Huh. In your face, Wolfgang suck.
That would be a better name for Scott. I'm not even a wolf. As a matter of fact, that would be a better name for you.
Oh, what? Because I'm a vampire?
Whoa, that would totally...
Hold up, Shivs can't see or hear us. Okay, we figured it out. Alright, go. Yeah.
Alright. Whoa, that would totally make sense. No, I just meant because you suck.
Well, this sucker just wowed the judges with my blood tartare. It's rare, organic, free-range blood, unethically sourced from a local terrified human. And we're just gonna add a dab of cream fraiche. And that parsley, farmed to table. Poser, or rather farmed to blood. I threw it in the blood. I like the color. Actually, it's well known that nobody knows what parsley tastes like. It tastes like green. And you probably never will, because you're certainly not drinking any of that concoction. You tell Liam his prize for winning the cook-off is eating lunch alone with you. Slurp, slurp.
Oh.
That had to be how that sentence ended.
Okay.
Alright, we're up. We guys should talk to Vera, I think. Oh, God,
Got
Damien again.
Damien following you around.
I feel like this
It's
is
meant to
this is
be.
probably gonna come out before the second run, so people are gonna know about the Damien stuff. But
But
you'll
the
you'll
first
find out
run,
later.
you
Yeah,
still
no,
got
I was not a fan
Damien.
of Damien there either. You find Vera sitting in front of a pile of money instead of food. As usual, Damien comes over and drops his own money pile on the table and also some organs.
I think we've read this.
Well, I
have
mean,
we?
we might as well just go with it.
Okay.
Not bad, but I prefer to exert a little less effort for my income.
A dejected swamp creature slumps over to the table and adds some money to Vera's pile.
Income? You mean this stuff? This is just what people throw at me to get me to stop punching them.
And this is what people throw at me to keep me from revealing what kind of porn they're into. But I agree, the money is only secondary. The frowns on their faces are their own reward. Still, I'm always looking to improve efficiency.
Have you tried developing business contacts in hell? Your victims will be even more terrified if they know death won't save them.
Yeah, but that doesn't work on the undead. For those, you need a priest.
A priest? You know how my family feels about priests? Ugh, I'm sick of terrorizing people one at a time. There's gotta be a way to terrorize everybody in the cafeteria at once.
Yes there is.
And make money at the same time. I'm sure there is. That is, after all, the essence of capitalism.
So the building on fire and charge an exit fee, or trick everyone in the cafeteria into having an orgy, then film it, blackmail in bulk.
I feel like that one's more Vera.
That is definitely more Vera.
First sounds, yeah.
Simple, elegant, raunchy. I like your style.
But how are you going to trick a whole room of people into having an orgy?
Don't tell me you don't know how to do that.
Is this something you do all the time?
Is this something you don't do all the time? I thought you were a prince of hell.
Yeah, but I'm a prince of the burny part of hell, not the sexy part of hell.
That explains it. Well, to answer your question, this is a room full of high schoolers. A slight breeze could instigate an orgy. Although, the succubus sauce I snuck into the sloppy joes won't hurt either.
Oh, she's thinking ahead.
Yeah, she
It
already had
certainly
this before
doesn't.
we did.
This was just gonna happen, I think. You, Vera, and Damien retreat to a safe distance to film the sexy carnage and to avoid the fluids.
Ugh.
There should not be a cafeteria after that.
Gross. I guess take me to Scott.
Oh yeah, you can get to Polly today. Oh, well, Scott, that's good though. As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware. What is with... what is with them and silverware lately?
It's Miranda's thing.
Ew, what's this one for?
That's the forking spoon.
Is she
It's a
trying to
spoon.
swear?
I don't
It's a
know.
forking spoon!
It's a forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks, so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers.
And that one?
Lag. That one, that's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is tuned to A minor, as is proper.
What about this one?
That's the dairy knife. It's for milk. Sour milk.
Wow. Do people ever invent new silverwares?
All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on existing canon.
A genius of true subtlety. Genius and subtlety are your middle names. You suggest the ultimate new silverware. The salad harp or hands?
Hands.
My favorite silverware!
Your face! Egads! How crude!
I know, right? My only more favorite silverwares are face and mouth.
Scott, I think you are misunderstanding the purpose of silverware.
No, I don't think so. Look! Scott reaches into his backpack and pulls out 2 silver hands, a silver face, and a silver mouth.
Okay.
He holds the hands in his hands and the face in his mouth and devours his lunch as a highly counterintuitive way.
I gotta say, shouldn't Silver be bothering him?
Yeah, it really should.
It should be. I stand corrected.
You're not standing, you're sitting. Anyway, now I gotta put on some ointment. All that silver is really
There you
bad
go.
for my
Ah,
skin.
here we go.
Scott lets you put the ointment on him. Nice.
Oh boy.
Alright, trade
There we
places.
go.
Everybody chooses an occupation, say your choice out loud for the rest of the players before clicking.
A fry cook.
Fry cook? Do you have one in mind?
No.
I'm gonna go with the harpist.
For salads? Salad tosser. You know, working at a restaurant, meal prep type stuff. We'll toss some salads.
Alright.
Mario and Luigi were plumbers. Player order is decided based on how funny an off-brand version of these two heroes called Hans and Rudolph would be, who, aside from saving a kingdom, are also selected occupation. All right, let's hear what they all sound like. Hans and Rudolph, what was yours?
Harpist.
Hans and Rudolph harpists. Hans and Rudolph, Chibs, what was yours?
Fry cook.
Hans and Rudolph fry cooks, or Hans and Rudolph salad tossers.
I don't know.
I think I made a good choice.
I have no idea on this one.
I think Hans and Rudolph salad tossers is the best.
No way.
Would you like a crouton?
I mean,
Which one's the funniest?
I think fry cooks would be funny. You could like put them like the little Goombas on like spatulas and flip them
That's
out
true.
of the way. Or
We
like
could do the same thing with tossing salads.
but you could flatten them with a spatula.
Or fry them.
Or fry them. That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, nice and crispy.
I think there are a lot of options with that one.
I don't know. I'd probably rate it fry cook salad tosser than harvest.
Okay.
I kind of, yeah,
Fine.
can see that.
Alright.
I'll be honest.
Me first. Yay.
Week 2. I think we can keep going for a little bit.
Alright.
Okay. So I can't go outdoors.
I mean, your fun's pretty good already.
That's true. Where's my boldness at? I can't see.
It's at 10. You're pretty much maxing out the things you need already, so.
That's true. What are my other stats?
You have 0 money.
I don't care about that.
You have 4 creativity, 9 charm, 11 fun, 7 smarts.
Take me to the auditorium. Well, I mean, unless you want to go there. Yeah, you should probably
Yeah.
go there. I
Thank
guess I'll go to class?
Alright.
That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts.
Scott and Polly come running up to you carrying your unholy book of pranks. You lent it to them because you are irresponsible.
Irresponsible. Oops.
Bro, thanks for lending us this book of harmless pranks. Check out what we made. Scott shows you a small palm-mounted joy buzzer. It pulses with dark energy and appears to be made out of meat.
No.
The Joy Buzzer, a classic tool in the prankster's arsenal, and this one is just like a normal one with almost no differences.
You're pretty sure there are significant differences. You kind of feel like the joy buzzer is watching you. We can't use it on anyone though. Everybody knows how much we love pranks, so no one will give us high fives anymore.
For everyone knows we are the Prank Masters.
With a Z.
Come on, intern, put on that Joy Buzzer and prank some noobs.
Well, you didn't get this far by not doing everything stupid goddamn thing your hot classmates asked.
That's true.
Put on the joy buzzer, and while Polly and Scott retreat to a conveniently placed bush that is here for some reason,
In the classroom?
yeah, instantly you are filled with a baleful energy permeating your very veins like fingers of ice. You notice Cool Josh, the were-pelican,
What?
lumbering down the hall. You're totally gonna get him. Up high, Cool Josh. Oh, wait, sorry.
Up high, Cool Josh.
You call out, approaching in a perfect high-five position, but Cool Josh looks at your palm in confusion. What's that in your hand? Is that a buzzer? Uh-oh. How are you going to salvage this?
Oh, this? No, this is a family relic that has been passed down for generations. It's a hand ring or something. Enough talking. High five. Yep, you got me. The thing is, I've already done this to every other person in school, so do you really want to be left out? Ooh.
I don't know, Cool Josh.
Well, let's think about this. Let's try to go with whatever you feel like you might have the highest stat with.
The hand ring, I feel like, is creativity.
So your charm, sense? I think the other one is charm.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So this one.
Make me charming.
Alright.
Do the charm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone? Says Cool Josh. Cool Josh is starting to sound a bit like Scott. Uncertainly.
Everyone.
You confirm.
This is starting to sound like Hamlet.
Well, says Cool Josh, I guess I can't call myself Cool Josh if I don't mindlessly do what all the cool kids do. Hit me.
Okay,
Nice. If there's any force more powerful than electricity, you can bet it's peer pressure. You high five Cool Josh with all your strength. Cool Josh splits in half vertically, as if unzipped. Each half of him becomes a hideous, half-formed were-pelican creature.
Wow.
The two halves turn on each other, biting, clawing, and snarling with their half-beaks. Soon the floor is slick with blood, and as you watch the carnage, you can feel yourself growing stronger, feeding on their rage.
Haha, pranked.
This is terrifying. He thought there was only one of him, but there's actually two of him. I bet he's all like, what?
Oh man, the look on his mutilated face is priceless.
This was clearly a bad decision. Cool Josh savages himself until he is nothing but two featureless lumps of meat wrestling in a pile of viscera. You are suddenly and inexplicably hungry. You gain +2 boldness, +1 fun, and lose 10 sanity.
I want the meat!
Go to Arby's.
Right?
They have. Alright,
Okay, we're up. What do we need?
I'm not sure. I think our three stats are pretty equal right now that we need, I think, so...
What does she like more?
I'm assuming money. Do you want to go get some money?
We can get money.
Let's get some money. That day you spend some time on the library PCs mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money.
Holy crap. Y'all are rich.
Pretty rich, yeah. Between class periods, you discover a severed horse head in your locker. It has a note in its mouth telling you to meet Vera ASAP.
That's one way.
I'm so glad you've come.
Not yet, but...
Again, I have another crime problem which would benefit from your insight.
Oh, she's wearing a different outfit.
Yeah, but that's one of her generic ones, I think.
Has she worn it before? Oh, well.
Yep.
Thanks to your input, murder has cornered the market in app-based assassination. And yet, the other crime lords don't take me seriously.
Sexism.
Just because I'm not a 40-year-old man with a scary scar, those sexist morons think that this is just a phase for me. Since when did having a killer body and flawless skin disqualify a girl from a life of crime? It's disgusting. How can I show these chauvinistic ghouls what crime really means to me? Come on, think of something. You're my most trusted advisor.
Oh, I'm happy to be that.
Both of these sound weird.
I mean, creativity sounds like the song thing.
The other one sounds like
Quick crime.
charm.
They'll come crawling back once they see how bad it was without you, or write a song about it. It'll help.
I think the first one.
Yeah, because that
have
sounds...
low creativity.
Yeah, our creativity's not great, and that sounds like a song about it. We're charming! Cool.
You know, if this advice was coming from anyone other than you, I'd ignore it. But you haven't been wrong yet. Fine. As of today, I'm quitting crime. I'll let the other bosses know. I'm sure they'll be so pleased.
few days later, you're getting a manicure with Vera when Guns Bozo Gennady, arch humorist of the Deranged Clown Assembly, bursts in weeping. Well, either he's weeping or he's got a sad face painted on his regular face. It's hard to tell with clowns.
What are you doing here, Bozo? Didn't they tell you I quit crime?
Gunbozo makes a series of gestures, honks and quacks, clownish. Luckily, Vera's fluent.
What's that you say? The world of crime is a wreck without me? Do tell.
No.
He says nobody's been able to get good poison since I retired. Everyone's money is frightfully unlaundered. Plus, half the bosses are dead because the letters I sent out announcing my sabbatical were full of vicious fungal spores. Well, I had no idea you were all so miserable without me. You can tell the bosses I'm back in the game.
Every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in. Gunbozo leaps up in the air and clicks the heels of his enormous red shoes.
I love you too, Bozo.
Get out of here, Bozo.
We'll have a gang war to celebrate. See you on the battlefield.
Gunbozo runs out of the nail salon and piles into his tiny car with his 20 closest friends. Vera looks at you, dumbstruck.
I must say, I never thought this would work. You truly are a loyal advisor.
Consigliere. Oh, if only you could be more than just an advisor. But you can't risk sharing your true feelings. Better just take the 2 smarts and 1 money and move on.
Alrighty. We need creativity. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible, but you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines, and it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the path of the play in unexpected ways, and that's saying something, since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain +2 creativity.
Kind of reminds me of, you guys ever see Dragon, the Bruce Lee story?
No.
Yeah, he has like a battle with an inner demon type thing.
Is it a rap battle?
Oh no, it's nunchucks. It's Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. Come on.
You never know with Bruce Lee. I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, it's pretty uniform.
You're wandering down the hall reading Dragon Heat as discreetly as you can, which apparently isn't very because Polly and Vera clock this immediately.
Ugh, are you actually reading erotic fanfiction about dragons?
Oh god.
Because we love Dragon Heat. I'm all about 19th century Russian literature, but a ghost girl can't say no to some erotic fanfic, am I right? I've literally been working on my Morgana von Brestrake cosplay all week. Don't worry about why.
What was the thing about 19th century Russian literature? Polly's a lot deeper than we thought, I think.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself, Polly. I don't. I'd never. Okay, fine, I'm... Oh, wow. Okay,
Fanny may read Dragon Heat.
okay, fine, I may read Dragon Heat. But don't go around just telling people.
You better not tell anyone.
Psh, we're clearly safe with him. A fellow Dracophile can always be trusted.
Are you sure? I mean, anyone into Dragon Heat must have a wicked mind. 297 chapters and counting, and it still manages to amaze me with all the new levels of wrong.
Yeah, right? I fucking love it. Yeah, I must admit, I'm a bit vanilla when it comes to fave chapters. Mine is one where Harold McDonghard, Horus the Hydra, and the deranged Draco Delacour have to rest at an inn after the Choking Bay adventure, only to discover they have just one available bed.
Audible gasp.
There's only one bed, the classic fanfic trick that never fails.
Ha! Yes, that one was good. I personally prefer the one where Venecia unmasks her masked savior after a passionate kiss, only to discover it's herself, and then they totally bang. I'm not a fan of time travel, but sign me up for some good self-obsessed.
Amen. What about you, Gab? What's your favorite story arc?
Nothing to worry about. You'll just be revealing your inner kinks to us. No pressure.
Alright, we got Easy, the Sexcalibur arc, where they want to discover the chosen one who can control the mythical Sexcalibur dildo, and they have a super orgy so everyone can have their turn with the dildo. Or what about this exclusive chapter I've written myself?
That seems like a bad idea.
I don't know. You're trying to get Liam, right?
Yeah.
Or is it a
wait.
totally different fanfic ending?
I don't know if I can help. Well, I'm probably not a good help anyway. So.
I have no idea.
Chips, help me out here.
I'm trying to think. What about the exclusive chapter I've written myself? That sounds like a creativity thing. Easy, Sexcalibur, chosen dildo. Trying to
that
think.
Creativity is not one of your higher stats.
Oh, is this
Yeah.
boldness? I can't tell.
I'm not.
It's either that or
It might be.
smart.
Yeah.
Fun.
It's either fun or boldness, the first one.
Either one is higher than your creativity, though.
My boldness is
Oh wait.
Boldness is
Oh, I
low.
thought I was looking at smarts. Sorry.
I
Flip
think
a
that
coin.
one might be fun.
Alright. I'm gonna go with... I don't know, because isn't the whole Liam one with this, like, where you tutor him to write fanfic?
Oh, maybe you should go to the second one then.
I mean, I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember like trying this storyline. I don't know if I actually
Well, then what
got
did you
it.
do?
Yeah, did it
I
work?
don't remember because I think my stats were different.
Interesting.
And it's been like several months.
Well, let's think about this. Okay, I think we're just gonna play it safe and go with the first one, I think.
Okay. This.
So fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, right? How could we forget about the Sexcalibur arc?
With 297 chapters, it's rather easy to forget some arcs.
Yeah, but that one was epic. The tension and thrill of wondering who would be the chosen one each time someone used the magical dildo.
I must admit, it was very lubricating.
Yeah.
Also, I should praise the fact it was entirely written from the viewpoint of the dildo.
Oh.
Who would have thought? Gav here is such a kinky deviant. Maybe we should do our own Sexcalibur trial one day, huh?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here, yet. But I might or might not have an official Sexcalibur dildo myself. It's hard to say no to dragon dildos.
Yeah.
All those years of insecurity, and it turns out that erotic dragons fanfics were the ultimate icebreaker. Here, have +2 smarts and +1 fun to celebrate your unexpected discovery.
Interesting.
That weekend, something happened to Chibi, and we will find out exactly what happened to Chibi when we come back next time. Everybody, say good night.
Bye.
Bye. Good night. I don't know what I said that.